I think you can't emphasise just how important it is to prepare. Know the classroom, know the group of kids you're going to be talking to, even know the percentage of kids that want to be there and kids that have to be there. And from that then you can temper your presentation in advance. You can have backup slides, you can have backup presentation material, you can have backup plans even if things don't work out. But it's all about preparing, it's all about talking about the teachers, and it's all about knowing the crowd that you're going to talk to. But what I found is that teachers will ask you back to give the same presentation to the fifth years that are coming through. But for the first interaction, the more you know about the room, the more you know about the teacher and what he or she wants to get out of it for the class, the better that you can be prepared to meet that expectation.
A lot of it is to do with making it relevant to them. I use local photographs or local examples, something that they already know, whether it's photographs or an object in their classroom, because they can relate to it much better, and just really keeping it relevant to the age group that you've got, so talking to the teacher to know what they're interested in. Another thing I like to do is give them an activity. I've often used the making a catapult activity. It lets them be creative, a bit rowdy, but it shows them that they are already engineers. They know how to solve problems, have a curiosity about how things work. And then at the end of the day you can show them, today you are an engineer, or even using examples of when they play with Lego or Meccano, that they're already engineering.
The average teenager or the average child can relate to sport. As they get a bit older they can relate to cars maybe, but I mean everybody has an association with sport, and you can talk about things like even science in sport and engineering in sport. You can take it right up to artificial knees and hip replacements and so forth, and kids can relate to that, and it's all about keeping that interest going. I suppose the key word there is when things go wrong, and you have to be prepared to go with the dynamics of the room. An interesting story that I had a couple of years ago was when at the back of the room one of the kids had a hurling ball bouncing off the wall, clearly not interested in what I was saying. And the teacher was just about to step in and take control of the room again, but I felt that it would have disrupted the flow. So instead what I did was I asked the kid to come up with the hurling ball, and we started talking about the dynamics of how a ball flies through the air and how engineering interacts with sport, which led on to a conversation about dimples on a golf ball and how golf ball flies through the air, and it recaptured the interest of the room. So instead of going back to my formal presentation, I just effectively stopped it and just kept going with that flow in the conversation, because it kept the interest of the kids in the room for that 40-minute period.